Welcome to this second video lecture on unit number 1. In this I'll be discussing finite state automata. Before we go ahead with the finite state machines or finite state automata, few basic concepts. Symbol. Symbol, it is an abstract or user defined entity, and examples are letters, that is small a to small z, capital A to capital Z, and digits, that is 0 to 9. So next is alphabet. Alphabet, it is finite set of symbols which is represented or which is denoted by the sigma. String, it is finite sequence of symbols over alphabet. Language, it is the set of strings. Language, it is defined as set of strings comprising symbols from one alphabet. So if we consider the symbol as 0 and 1, and the alphabet is having the two symbols 0 and 1, and if we say that the string is any combination of zeros and ones, and then if we say the language of all these strings having even number of zeros. So this is how we have defined a language which is comprising symbols from the alphabet where symbols are 0 and 1, and these strings are having the combinations of zeros and ones such that the number of zeros are even. So these four terms: symbol, alphabet, string and language. Then the next, which is basic machine. Basic machine, it recognizes input from the input set and produces output from the output set. So basic machine can be viewed as the function which maps the input set to the output set, and that function is called as MAF. MAF is mapping input to output. Example of basic machine: AND gate, OR gate, these are examples of basic machine. If we consider AND gate, input is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. And the possible outputs are 0 and 1. And there is a specific mapping between the input and the output. That is 0, 0, 0 and 0 results in 0, 0 and 1 results in 0, 1 and 0 results in 0, and 1, 1 results in 1. So this is the MAF for the AND gate. So this MAF is mapping input with the output. Decimal to binary converter is the next example of basic machine. Similarly, weighing machine is also an example of basic machine. Finite state machine. Finite state machine, it is represented by two functions, MAF and STF. So in case of basic machine, we were having only input set and the output set. In case of finite state machine, we have three, that is states, input and output. So in addition to input and output, we also have the set of states. So the machine function is mapping between present input and present state, which results in new output, and the state function results in present input and present state, which results in new state. So based on the present input and the present state, it results in new output and new state. So states define behavior. State transition is about moving from one state to another state. A rule to be followed for state transitions, and input triggers the rules. Finite state machines are categorized as follows. Finite state machine which is FA with output and FA without output. So FA with output is Moore and Mealy machines, and FA without output is deterministic finite automata, non-deterministic finite automata, and non-deterministic finite automata with null moves. So in the further classes on this unit 1, I will be discussing these 5 types of finite automata. Example of finite state machine. Construct a binary adder as finite state machine. As it is binary adder, the possible inputs are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. And after doing addition, there may be a carry or there may not be a carry. So two possible states are carry state and no carry state. So and the output is, as it is binary, the output may be 0 or 1. So O, which is set of output symbols, is having two symbols, that is 0 and 1. So the MAF, which is basically mapping the present state and the present input with the output. Similarly, present state, present input results in the output. So MAF for the binary adder is listed here. So how is it? 0 plus 0 with carry results in 1. 0 plus 0 with no carry will result in 0. Similarly, 0 plus 1 plus carry will result in 0 and it will result in a carry state. 0 plus 1 no carry will result in 1 and the state will be no carry. Similarly, here it will be 1 plus 0 plus carry will result in 0 and the state will be the carry state. So this is how, here it is listing MAF. Now the STF, that is the state transition function. So 0 plus 0 plus 1 will result in output 1 and the state will be no carry state. Then similarly here it is 0, will take this one, 1 plus 1 plus 1 will result in the outcome 1 and the state will be carry state. So this is the MAF and the STF for the binary adder, and for the same the transition graph is shown here. So carry state and the no carry state. So when it is in the carry state and when the input is 0, 0, the output will be 1 and it will go to the no carry state. And when it is in the, we'll take this example, 1 plus 1 in the carry state, 1 plus 1 will result in 1 when it is in the carry state and it will remain in the same carry state. Here if we consider when it is no carry, 1 plus 1, that is 0 and the result will be carry, so it goes to the carry state. So FSM for divisibility by 3 tester. Now the possible, for decimal numbers the FSM is to be designed. So possible inputs are 0 to 9 and the output is, it is either divisible or not divisible. So 0 for not divisible and 1 for divisible. And if we consider any number and if we divide it by 3, it results in remainder as 0, 1 or 2. So here for these numbers 0, 3, 6 and 9, for these 3 numbers, when you divide these 3 numbers by 3, the remainder is 0. 1, 4, 7, when you divide it by 3, the remainder is 1. And 2, 5, 8, when you divide these numbers by 3, the remainder is 2. So there are 3 possible states, that is S0 where remainder is 0, S1 where remainder is 1 and S2 where remainder is 2. So states are 0, S0, S1 and S2. Inputs are 0 to 9 and output is 0 and 1. 0 for not divisible, 1 for divisible. Now the MAF and STF. When it is in the state S0, that means there is no previous remainder. And when the input is 0, 3, 6 and 9, because these are straight away divisible by 3, the output will be 1. And here these are not divisible because there is remainder. Here remainder is 1 and here remainder is 2. So it results in 0. Now if we consider this, here remainder is 1, remainder is 1. These numbers are divisible by 3, but already there was remainder 1. So the number will not be divisible, hence the output is 0. Now if you consider this, the remainder here is 1 and previous remainder is 1, hence it is not divisible. Now if you consider this, remainder is 2 and the previous remainder is 1. So here this will be divisible by 3, so it becomes 1. Now if you consider the number, suppose the number 12. 12. So for 1, for the first one, the remainder in 12, for the first one, the remainder will be 1. And when comes 2, the state is S1 and now the present number is 2. Now 12 becomes divisible by 3, so the outcome is 1. Now if you consider the states which are reached here, the remainder is 0 and these numbers are divisible by 3, so there is no remainder. The remainder, previous remainder is 0 and for these states remainder is 1, hence the state will be 1. Similarly here the state will be S2. If you consider this now, here these are divisible but the previous remainder was 1, hence the state will be S1. If you consider this 147, here the previous remainder was 1 and for these numbers the remainder is also 1. So the remainder becomes 2. Now here it is the previous remainder was 1 and for these remainder is 2. 2 plus 1 becomes 3. So the remainder is 0 here. So this is how we have calculated the STF and the MF functions. So the transition graph for the same is shown here. The same transitions, the MF and STF are listed here. Then the FSM divisibility by 5. So as the input is decimal numbers, it will be from 0 to 9 and it is either not divisible or divisible, hence it is 0 and 1. Now the inputs, these are divided into two classes. So the number ends with 0 and 5, then it is divisible. If the number is not 0 and 5, the number is not divisible. So there are only two states, that is 0, 5, it is the divisible, and this where it is not divisible. So here for divisibility by 5 it is very easy. So whenever it is 0, 5, it will be marked as divisible, and if it is not 0, 5, it will be marked as 0. If it is divisible, then it will be in the state Q0. If it is not divisible, it will be in the state Q1. So the transition graph, which is representing the MF and STF. Similarly, FSM divisibility by 2, which is same as divisibility by 5. Hence, the input is 0 and 1 because it is binary numbers, and the output will also be 0 and 1 because it is binary numbers. So states will be Q0 and Q1. So here the state which is Q0, and then if there comes a 0, the outcome will be 1. Now if you consider this, suppose the first number is 1. When the number is 1, from Q0 it will go to the state Q1. In Q1, if it gets a 0, then the result is 0 and it is in the state Q0. So it becomes divisible. So this is divisibility by 2 tester. Thank you. In this class we have discussed examples on FSM.